Hello, I'm Nerida Conway and welcome to Matchbox. I'm very thrilled to introduce you to the lovely Lisa, who's from Matchbox here today, and she is a cake decorating queen. How are you, Lisa?
Good, thanks, Nerida.
Now, what are you going to show me how to do today?
Today, the first thing we'll do is ice and decorate a whole cake.
Yeah.
And then we'll move on to some basic cupcake techniques and whoopie cakes.
Okay, and whoopie cakes are a cross between?
A cookie and a cupcake.
Excellent. This is quite an array of bakeware that we've got going here, and you know, all different shapes and sizes, so I guess some of these elaborate ones give you a little bit of a head start.
They do. They make it so easy now.
Right, and they just pop right out. You don't even need to put loads of butter and grease and oil in them or anything.
All too easy.
Now this is some fondant, and I have to say I've actually never worked with it before, but it's fun. It's like Play-Doh.
It is fun. It's just like Play-Doh.
Yeah.
When you come into our store, you can buy it in boxes like this or already coloured.
Yeah.
We also...
Sorry, that's amazing. Can you show me that one?
This is amazing. It's all the colours for...
Face colours?
It is.
Oh my gosh.
Ready for figurines or little figures for your pops or anything.
That is amazing,
It's
isn't
terrific.
it?
Ready coloured to go. So we also sell just plain chocolate too for cakes.
Okay, now have you coloured this particular blob?
have.
All right, how do you do that? It comes white.
It comes white. We have a big range of Wilton colours that come in a gel form. It's like a gel toothpaste consistency.
Great, so you can't slop it over the bench as easily as I probably would.
Now, it is very concentrated, so you only need a little bit at a time. All you do is just grab a toothpick, just soften this in your hands, just so it is the consistency of Play-Doh.
Yeah.
And you just start with a little bit first until you build up to the colour that you're after. So
wow, that's hardly anything.
That's it, hardly anything to start with. If you find it is getting a little bit sticky, just pop a little bit of icing sugar on your bench and you just keep rolling. So we might add a little bit more colour. Now, one important thing with the gels is to never put the same stick back in.
Oh.
It actually does contaminate the gel. So you just use, that's why I use toothpicks, it's just easier to get rid of them. So you just work that in until it's the colour you want. So there we go, almost ready to use. And you can mix the colours. You just think of it as paint that you would buy at the craft store. So if you want to make orange, you just use a little bit of red, a little bit of yellow.
Yep. And what colour is this one, Lisa?
This one's ivory. So it's great for figurines, for faces, for wedding cakes, if you're making the bride and groom, or if you're making children's cakes and you want to do the figurine. Yep. Great for faces and hands.
Yeah, it is. It's a lovely colour, isn't it?
Yeah. Nice for flowers and things like that too.
Okay, so what next?
What I'll do next is I'll just show you how to make some basic shapes using the fondant, which is what you would see on a birthday cake or on some cupcakes or pops or anything like that.
Great.
I've made a few here.
They are beautiful.
Just by stamping out the shapes just from fondant and letting that sit for a while, but you can mould any shape you like, really.
And so you just made this from those?
Just from the fondant, that's
Gorgeous.
it. So just like Play-Doh and you let it sit.
Sparkles on it?
Sparkles, sprinkles, anything you want to add to it, absolutely.
And once they're made and they're very dry and hard, how long can you keep them for?
You can keep them for quite a while, even over a month.
Right, in an airtight container?
Exactly, in an airtight container.
And just pull them out whenever you've got cakes to decorate?
That's it. Ready for the next step? I'll just show you how to make some basic shapes. Best thing to do is grab some greaseproof paper. So we just sprinkle some icing sugar on there and also just on your rolling pin. And just move it around as you go so it doesn't stick. So simply just grab the little cutters that we sell and we just pop it down and just move it around a bit. There we go, so there's a little daisy. Next we'll be popping some ganache and fondant onto a whole cake.
Yum.
And then I'll just use some simple techniques to show you how to decorate it, really simple.
Looking good.
It is. All I'm doing now is just popping some ganache, or you can use buttercream.
Yep.
It just needs one layer of just some moist icing to act as a glue and also just to make it nice and tasty underneath the fondant. There we go.
Yeah, beautiful.
Try and get it as smooth as you can, that's the most important thing. Okay, so we'll just cover our bench in some icing sugar so it doesn't stick. Try and get a nice big rolling pin and put some icing sugar on that as well. Make sure you roll it out so that it's a lot bigger than the cake. Roll it over your pin so it's easy to transport it to the cake.
Okay.
And just, that's it. There we go. Just drape it over like that.
Oh, and then you unroll it. Oh, that's beautiful.
One of my favourite tools, not in the world of cakes, is actually a pizza cutter.
Ah, that's a
which you use to cut your fondant. Roll it around so it doesn't drag your icing. And just pull that away. There we go.
And can you reuse this fondant now?
Absolutely. If you just pop it in a Ziploc bag or in an airtight container, it does dry out fairly quickly.
Can you freeze it?
No, you can't freeze it, and it can't be refrigerated either. It does go a bit sticky.
Okay.
I actually like to just pop one more little layer of icing just to really smooth it out. So we could actually use the gel just like you would paint, just dilute it a little bit, and then we can actually just start. I'm actually going to make a little cherry blossom tree on this one.
Lovely.
So we just use it as you would if it was watercolour paint. So what I have here is just one of our piping bottles.
Wow, that's better than a piping bag actually,
Absolutely,
isn't it?
they're great to use, and you can change the size of the nozzles if you want to use make little stars or write anything on it. You can just change the shape of the nozzle.
Yeah.
All we do is you can either pop it on the back just as you would like a craft project.
Yeah.
Just stick it on. There we go, and just use wherever you want to pop some flowers, just use it like glue. And just pop some leaves on there.
Now this is absolutely fantastic and you have done an amazing job, but I'm a glitter person.
Well, we do
and I
sell
have
glitter.
heard about edible glitter, is that true?
It is. We do have this glitter that you can use. So easy.
So it's just not just normal glitter?
No, it's actually a non-toxic glitter that you can eat in small quantities.
Right.
And all you literally do is just sprinkle it on. It's great when your icing's a little bit wet, and you just sprinkle it around and it just brings out a shimmer.
Well, thank you so much, Lisa, for showing me this. It's beautiful, and I'm actually feeling a little bit more confident to have a try myself now.
It's actually really easy with all the little cutters and the glitters and the colours that we have.
Well, I think my family's going to be suitably impressed with this because I have been known to just be a non-cake maker.
Well, you can take that one home, and I think you
really cool. I sort of did. I helped with my blues daisy that didn't get a look in, but thanks, Lisa.
No problem. Thank you.